Hello and welcome to 15 Minute Gamer. This is my review for Forza Motorsport Horizon 4 on the PC. Now I just love Forza Motorsport Horizon. I'm not a huge fan of the Motorsport series. I find it quite boring compared to this. I just love Horizon. It's been it almost made me keep my Xbox. When I was looking between Xbox and PlayStation, I was like, I might actually keep my Xbox just because I'm going to miss out on Forza Horizon. But then you could get on the PC, so yay! Being a PC user is good. So yeah, I got this within the Game Pass, so you pay $7.99 on the Game Pass and you can download the game for free. Well, you pay $7.99, but you know what? That isn't bad for this game, I don't think. So let's talk about Forza Motorsport Horizon 4. This is based in England, so it's based in the top half of England, kind of the north. Well, I'm not going to say northeast, it's kind of just the borders of Scotland, up to Edinburgh, and then across to the lakes. It's not the biggest map, but there's still a lot to do. It's not like The Crew, like when I said it was set in England, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be the whole of England. It's not. It's a very small portion. But what is there is just so brilliantly put together. It just goes together so well. There's nothing not to do. And even if you have to drive across the map, it doesn't seem a chore. Like, it's fun. You'll pass things like reservoirs, lakes, hills, stone walls, roads. Just whatever, and it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun to drive around and explore England. And as someone from England, I love it. And the signs are accurate. Just everything is just accurate, and it looks like you're driving around in England, and it is just fantastic for that. So, first up is the graphics. Wow, just unbelievable. Some of the best graphics I've ever seen in a game, to be fair. Just everything's on point. It is great. It is exciting. Everything just looks English and British. The damage is great. When you pound through walls, it looks incredible. Some amazing vistas, and you're just sitting there overlooking England, and it just looks incredible. When you get the drone out and just have a look, it just really, really sets it apart. So yeah, the graphics just absolutely top-notch graphics, and you're not driving in, like, you might have seen different weather there. This is currently summer I'm driving in. You don't just drive in summer. The seasons have now appeared on this game, so you can drive in winter, summer, and autumn, and spring. And each one brings its own, like, unique challenges, and each racetrack changes compared. So you might be doing the same racetrack because it's not as a huge map. So you might be doing the same racetrack over and over and over again, but you might be doing it in the winter, you might be doing it in the autumn, you might be doing it in the summer, and it changes because in the winter you might be able to go across that lake that you couldn't get across before. In the autumn it's going to be lots of puddles and leaves and more slippery, and it's just it's a fantastic feature. I love it. It just adds so much, and the game world just changes and looks incredible. Like in winter you'll see little snowmen on the side of the road and stuff like that. In summer, you know, the sun's gleaming. In the autumn you've got raindrops and rain showers and stuff like that. So yeah, just an incredible change in the graphics. And what I've done now is I'm going to show you about 30 seconds footage of a race in the summer, and then 30 seconds of it in the autumn. So I'm just not going to speak for a minute. I just want you to enjoy the race. You can hear the sounds, have a look, and just see how it changes. So not only are you racing in different seasons, you can also race in daytime and nighttime, and you may have seen me at the end of that just use a little bit of a rewind feature. I love rewind. If you make a mistake, just press one button, it takes you back, and it's just perfect. It's what you need in a game like this. It's so fast-paced that you need that. So I love that feature in Forza. I've always used it. You can turn it off because what you can do is set the difficulty at the beginning of the race, so you can make the drivers no more difficult, you can turn off some of the things like, you know, you can kind of go, right, okay, I want them to be hard, I don't want certain driver aids, and for whatever you set the difficulty as, then goes from there and will keep it like that, so you'll get extra bonuses, extra credit, that sort of thing. So just while we're driving into Edinburgh, this is what this is, we're just driving into Edinburgh, having a little look around. So just enjoy that while I just chat a bit more about racing. Racing seems very tight, it's a lot of fun. The driver tours, and that's what you race against. So you race against driver tours, or you can go online. The driver tours are your friends on Xbox Live, and the driver tours look at how that person drives and then copies them. So if your friends are aggressive, the AI will be aggressive in the game. And it always feels like even when you're offline, you're playing against your friends. And I love that. I think that's such a good feature. And I've always loved it in all of them. And, you know, it has their car customization, their pictures, their usernames, their license plates, and you race against your friends even when you're not online. I'm not a huge online, I will never take this online, so I can't really comment on how that is, how it reacts, or how it looks. However, it does push you into being online, so when you're online, it will be like, yeah, you need to kind of get on there, and, you know, you'll see other people driving around, but they can't crash into you, they kind of just ghost through you. As soon as they get near you, they just ghost. And you know what? That is perfect for me, because I don't want to crash into people or have people spoiling races. So, when you finish a race, just to show you this, because it is one of my little bit of a complaints how you finish a race, but you'll get the rest of the cars come through in this kind of virtual arena, and then you'll get your XP boost. You get XP for driving, so you get a certain amount for completing the race, but you also get XP for crashing through walls, for driving oncoming traffic, for near misses, for passes. You'll get some credits for finishing each race as well. And it's called influence. You'll get influence, and the more influence you get, the more races you can take part in. You'll level up, so there's two types of level. There's your level, as in your XP is your person, and also that race. So you see Dirt Series race, I'm up to almost level 3, and then the 4, and then I'll get a new car. And as you can see there, I'm going to 150, which is the next level. You'll then sometimes get what's called a wheel spin. So what the wheel spin is, just full little prizes. And it's usually credits, a car, or some sort of emote, or dance, or clothing. For getting the game, I don't know if this is normal, but I got about 4 or 5 spins on a super spinner. So you can see there, I just got some horn noises and a dance. And, yeah. Just before we go on the rest, because there's a couple of spins here, just to talk about this bit I don't like. So as soon as you finish the race, it takes you into this, like, see how it's like virtual? It's almost like you're not really racing. It's almost like you're in VR racing, because as soon as you finish the race, you take them back into this arena with all these loud flashing images. And, you know, I like when I finish a race, I want to see the car like cross the finish line, people cheer for me, fireworks. But you don't just go straight into this mode, and I don't really like it. I'm gonna have to say this is one bit of the game I don't like. I think it breaks the immersion for me of how awesome this game is and how realistic it is. Well, no, it's an arcade racer, but you know what I mean. Like the cars look so good and everything just looks great. So yeah, I had some spins, so I just used them up because I had them. So that's how you can get XP, and that's how you get money for the game. You can obviously buy XP and money from the store. I've not looked at that. I'm sure it's very, very expensive. And you can also get car packs as well. So there's loads of different car packs to buy. And expansions. And anytime you go into the game, it will go, ooh, did you know you can go that? So there's the car pack. So you can see here, I got the Formula Drift pack included. But you got Best of James Bond, and then there's like 21 DLC cars. There's over 450 cars in this game, so there's a lot of cars if you get all the packs and stuff as well. And with the Game Pass, you get money off the packs as well. You can't download the Ultimate Edition, you can only download the Basic Edition. So, what we're going to have a look at here is one of the features called Barn Finds. So every so often the game will go, did you know there's a barn in the area and it has a car in it? This has been a feature that's been on this for a long time. So you find unique, well, not unique because you can't buy them, but you sort of different kind of car. This is the drone footage, by the way, so I'm just flying around the top of the hill. But look at that, how incredible that looks. So yeah, what you have to do is it gives you a big wide area and then goes, find the barn. So you just head off and get your drone in the air. You can see me, I'm just down at the bottom there, and just have a look for this barn. I didn't know what a barn looked like, So I kind of had to mess around. Then I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to drive my car up there now. So I drove my car up the hill to go and find the bond. It's just a bit more of what. You can't just, it's free, you know, you don't have to do race all the time. You can drive around the whole map and discover stuff. There's signs to smash, which give you like certain boosts, or they might give you credits, or they might give you money off stuff. You can challenge people to races that you find. And then you have these little bonds as well. So as you can see, there's the car in the barn, it's wrecked. And usually it'll take 1 or 2 races and they'll do it up for you, and then you can use it, and it's free. And there's about 20 to find, I think there is. There's loads of signs and stuff to knock down, so that is what Bond finds. And I've always loved them in the game because it gives you a little something to look out for. So the next kind of thing you can do, so it's not just racing, you do this as well, which is like a stunt mode. And they'll give you like a car or challenge, and it's like a pretend camera crew there, and you've got to act out and sort of get to a certain location without getting damage, or jump over a river, or run away from an aeroplane. And they're fun because it gives you like unusual kind of cars to drive. Like this one's like a really old Audi. I've drove Lamborghinis and stuff. So that's a lot of fun. There's 10 of them challenges as well. So there's bonds to find to take you away from the racing. There's also this to take you away from the racing. On top of that, there's also showcase events. So these showcase events come at a certain point in the game. I've done 1 already. I'm just about to sort of head up towards my second one. This is footage from the first one. So I was racing down the mountain against a massive hovercraft, which was a lot of fun to do. And again, you can just see what the graphics like, just wonderful graphics. And it was a lot of fun racing that down the hill. Quite scripted. They're generally like, they get you the game at certain points, like, oh, you might need to be here at this point, and it'll jump over you at that point, and so forth. So yeah, there is them to keep you busy as well. So just to talk about while I'm just doing this, the handling on the cars is really nice. You know, I'm just rubbish, that's why I'm crashing everywhere, but no, I like the handling on the cars. And the sound design as well, sound design all the way through is... some of the cars sounded a little bit off, but, you know, like, you can hear the difference, and like, backfiring as you slow down, and the engine notes, and just the sound just really good, well designed. The music is terrible, though. Awful, I turn it off instantly. It's just so bad. Yeah, it's all dubstep, not my sort of thing. But this bit here is... I was given a house by the film company. So you can have houses, I think there's about 10 to 18 around the map. And this is where one of my other gripes comes in, which is fast travel. So you can only fast travel to the Horizon site and to these houses. And you have to drive all the rest. I don't like that. I think there should be more fast travel locations, but never mind, that's just me. So you can do a little bit of customization against the character. I think this just sums up. I don't like the characters in this game. They're all just millennials, whatever you call them. Where, you know, skinny jeans. Oh, God. Awful. It's all presented very much like that. I think this game's designed towards the Instagram generation. You know, these people who watch Geordie Shore and all that rubbish, and you know, it's designed towards a younger generation. You can tell by the presentation, the music, the way the characters look. Like, there's nobody that looks like just me, a bearded old man. They're all young looking, and they're all using words like cool, and yeah, it's designed for younger people. That doesn't detract from the fact it's a great game. But I do wish they went for a little bit of an older tone in parts, because I think it's just a little bit childish in parts, and a little bit, you know, this isn't a simulation, it's a complete and utter arcade racer. If it be an arcade racer, it does it very, very well, but, you know, dancing, if you can have different dances for if you win to if you lose, and there you go, look, I mean, guys, just why would I want to do that? I don't. Can you see my point here? Like that, you can see, Connie, it's designed towards that younger crowd. And before that virtual stuff, and you're streaming before the prize wheel and stuff, you can just tell. But yeah, it's only another slight problem I've got. So one of the good things about this game is once you get a car, you can download, like, people design liveries for them, and some of the liveries are just awesome. They look so good. And you don't have to pay for them. You just click on them, and it puts it to your car. People design them. You can see their ratings and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I've always loved that. I love putting something different on my car. and making it a little bit nicer. So you can apply them to it. You can also upgrade your car. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed with the upgrades. There isn't that many. I was expecting loads more. Like, there's only 2 spoilers for the Focus. I want massive, big, stupid spoilers and stuff. I don't know if they unlock over time or what. But I'm not that. I mean, I'm not like at the beginning. I'm not finished it, but I'm certainly nowhere near the beginning. So I would have thought there was maybe a bit more. The options are very, very limited. I'm quite disappointed by how little options you can do. What they've done is they've got a special section dedicated to cars you can upgrade more than others, which again I find a little bit weird. And you don't see the parts getting installed. They're just like, here's a graph, like, put that on and that will graph you up. And how the customization works, basically you have different levels of cars. You might have A, B, S, A1 I think it is, or S1, S2 and S3 I think it might be. And you can upgrade your car to make it to the next level. So my car's currently at A. I want to keep it to A because otherwise I'm going to have to start racing S's, and I don't want to race an S car. So you can only go to 799 and then it goes to an S, and each part will up that level. So you put different tires on, it makes it go a little bit higher, you know, like putting a body kit on it might make it do something different, you know, putting the engine. And then all you do is once you're into it, just install it. It'll show you what your car's going to go up to. Take your credits off, you know, you're going to spend 30, 40, 50 grand doing it. And that'll just make your car a little bit better. It'll stop quicker, it will go quicker, it'll look differently. And that to me is quite good. You can also tune your car as well. I mean, I don't know what any of this means, but you can obviously change your anti-roll bars, your springs, your dampeners, differential. You know, if that's your sort of thing, you can do that all in there. So there is a lot of options to do with upgrading and sort of looking at your cars. Also, you can buy cars. And I'm just going to scroll through here of how many cars are on this game. Just have a look. That's a lot of cars. A lot of cars. It gives you all the stats there, rear wheel drive. They range from like 20 grand to 3 or 4 million credits. Like, it's crazy. But some lovely cars, and you can have a look at them and have a look around them and see all the stats. And you can see they're 3.4 million for that, but 800,000 for that truck. I was really interested in buying that because I actually had 800,000. I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to drive around in. But I have a car that is that level, which I'm kind of going to stick with. But look at how cool is that. And there you go. It puts the liveries like straight in, so you can put liveries or change the colours of that truck. And I like that. I think that's a really good feature. So yeah, there's lots of cars to choose from. You're never going to get bored. There is skill points in this game. Last time it was skill points towards you. This time it's on the car. So if you find a car you like, you have to be pretty careful because you want to assign all your skill points to it. But don't assign skill points to a car that you're not going to use. So skill points might give you XP boosts and stuff. So yeah, you got to be... I'm not sure I like that because with 450 cars... What you're going to end up doing is upgrading maybe 5 or 6 cars with your skill points, and then you're not going to go anywhere else. Does that make sense? You know, you're going to stick if your skill points are assigned to that car. I don't know if you can remove the skill points yet, so I need to play around with, but I thought I'd point that out. So there's not only buying cars, what you can also do is go to the auction house as well. And what an auction house is, it'll give you slightly cheaper cars. So what you can do is you can buy a car, do it up, so, and then just sell it on this store. So you can see, like, it was at 4,000 credits. I was like, yes, but it already ended. I was like, cheers, game. Thanks for pointing it out to me. So you can see that went for 156 grand. I don't know if that's good value or not. So what you can do is you can have a look at them. There's featured cars up there. There's a unique car tab, which you can have a look through and look at unique cars. Or you can just have a look at all of them. So you can set different filters, then go into it. And then have a kind of a look around and see what takes your fancy, really. There's so much to choose from. So much to choose from. And if you see a car you like, you just click on it, bid for it, and then if you win, you'll get that car and they'll take the credits. If you don't win, you get your money back. So you have to kind of like put your money into it to get your money back. And that's how that works. And the auction house is really good. I like it. It's such a good feature. And I'm currently bidding on a Bentley, which just looks awesome. 300 grand, but it's so nice. So yeah, that's how the auction house works. And obviously you can buy cars and stuff as well with real money. And your DLC packs kind of fall into that. So, I think we've pretty much covered everything apart from the map now. The map, as I said, is big, but I'm just going to show you how the map works in a minute, just to show you how you kind of work your way around, and show you kind of what it looks like. Show a scale size, so to say. Because, you know, I was just talking about it before. So I like the auction house. Auction house is a good point. So this is the map now. You can see I'm in winter at the moment, so the map goes from there up to there. And you can drive most of them roads up to Edinburgh. You can see all the events on it. So ones that you've done have little markers under them. One you haven't done, you can see and look at the markers. You can see where all the little boards are. You can see where your barn finds are, where you found them. And you can see where the Horizon Festival is. So you can just click around, have a look around, and drive to them. And as I said, you can only fast travel to your house or the Horizon Sport. So, and it costs you, it's about 10 grand. And you got to find little sign things to knock down. And that will reduce the cost of that. So there's like 50 to find, so it reduces the cost by 500 credits per one you knock down. I would have, like I said, fast travel. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more in there. Like even if you just could go to Edinburgh at the top of the map, because it's about 11k from where I am now to the top, so it can take a while. So in some, I guess summing up, because this video has went on a little bit, it is a wonderful game. It is so good. It just everything is fantastic. Yes, there's a few niggles. Yes, there's a few things I'm like, I don't like all this stuff like there where it's all virtual and it's like, it's almost like VR. I don't like that. I don't like the way it's targeted towards younger people. You know, I think it's an arcade game. I don't think that they're targeted that young. But apart from that, they're just very small niggles. The rest of it is just an awesome racing game, and you know, if you have an Xbox or even a PC, this is a total must-buy. You just have to get this game. It's just, it runs well, generally apart from that Edinburgh scene before. I don't know what's happening there. It runs very, very well. Much better than Forza Horizon 3. Much, much better. You can run it on Ultra, even on a machine like mine, which isn't the best. I don't know how they've done it when the graphics are better. I would like seeing a bit more traffic on the road, like Edinburgh. You may notice before was just dead. There was no traffic on the road. I would like seeing a little bit more traffic. But apart from that, I think that this is just an absolute great racing game. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to really enjoy it. I know I am, and I'm going to be playing it for a long time to come. So for me, just go and get it. If you're on PlayStation, I feel sorry for you. It's a shame. Because this is really one of them games that you shouldn't miss out on in life. And thank you very much for watching. If you agree or disagree, just leave some comments below. And remember to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.